Hello, I'm Eric with Corghi. We're going to do a zero hub cal on a EM9280 balancer. To do that, there's going to be a couple things we're going to want to have. We're going to want an average sized wheel with a tire on it. No trailer tires or anything excessively small. Keep in mind that this is not a typical calibration that you should be doing on your balancer. Unless somebody from our service department or your local technician has recommended that you do this. I would not recommend completing this process. It is very untypical. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and mount the wheel. A couple things we're going to want to do first is on the inside of this hub or this spindle here, you're going to see these holes and screws and so forth. We're going to be looking for the one that is threaded and machined out. We're going to want to mount the wheel and align the valve stem to the same location. We typically start at 12 o'clock here. We're going to find our valve stem and we're going to mount this, lining up the valve stem with that threaded hole. Okay, once that is nice and snug, we're going to go ahead and go to our software here. On the left side, we're going to have the box with the little arrow in it. We're going to press enter. On the right side, we're going to have the red gear with the box with a little blue check mark. We're going to press enter there. And then we're going to have this additional icon here with the yellow arrows pointing up and down. This actually means there's more icons available, so we're going to select that, press enter. We're going to scroll to the left. We're going to go to the wrench and screwdriver, and we're going to press enter. Obviously, there's a lot of data going on here. We're going to look for this little locator here. It's called encoder position. See how it says 10? If I move the wheel one way or if I move the wheel the other way, it either counts up or down and then it resets the number. We're actually going to be looking for 0. So I'm going to let it spin down. Here we go. Careful, it is very sensitive. Once we get to 0, right here, I'm going to press the stop key one time, and that's going to engage the brake and lock the wheel at 0. At this point, I'm going to press and hold enter. It's telling you that this procedure changes the machine's reference parameters. We're going to continue. Press enter one time. This is just clarifying what we've already done. We've mounted the wheel. We've located the valve stem at 12 o'clock with this threaded hole. And now we're going to press start. Obviously it gives an error because of the hood. So we're going to go ahead and lower the hood. We're going to let it spin. At this point, you noticed our threaded hole is no longer the machined hole. The machined hole is now on the bottom. What we need to do is we're going to loosen the wheel and we're going to rotate the valve stem to 180 degrees out from the machined hole. So I'm going to hold the spindle here, rotate the wheel 180, snug it back up, and we're going to lower the hood. At that point, it said OK, which means that that calibration is now complete. We're going to go ahead and exit out of here. And now your spindle is calibrated.